I lost my wife 3 years ago. Started dating again, and new girlfriend wants to visit my wife's grave. I am one of many who lost someone in that damn 2020. She was my world, and we had our future all set up. She wanted children too by 2021, and then she was gone. I felt I had lost all sense of purpose, and after an agonizing year, moved away, not too far but not close either. I didn't feel like I could breathe in that town. Still, every Saturday I get back and visit her resting place. I just functioned for about 2 years. I am not depressed or anything like that, but I just functioned. Until I met who we will call Ada last year. We started talking and hanging out together. She can be a bit haughty with people she doesn't know well, but I was surprised to find out how sweet and kind she is under the ice. She gave me something to look forward to again. She likes to do most of the talking herself, which is fine with me because I never know what to say. She knows everything about my wife, and this didn't discourage her. She knows I am doing therapy and still mourning, but she never left me alone. I asked her to tell me if anything I do or say makes her feel uncomfortable or like she's not a priority. She said that as of now, I am doing nothing of the sort. She knows what I do every Saturday morning and never objected to it. But today she said she would like to meet her, as in accompany me in visiting her grave. I feel conflicted about this. On one hand, I respect and feel touched by her wish. On other, it feels weird for a guy to take the new girlfriend where the first wife is buried. How should I approach this? Is it too soon? Should I ask her to wait for that? I talked about this with my therapist. She feels that based on what she knows about Ada, and the way she always behaved about this, that bringing her to my wife's grave will probably be a positive thing. I told Ada that if she feels like it, I'd be glad to take her with me this Saturday. She was happy to hear this. She usually works on Saturday mornings, but said she'd take the morning off for me. I feel a bit of an emotion I can't define about this, but I think it will be a good thing. Some additional info and an update. Some Redditors and some people around us were worried that my relationship with Ada is just a rebound. I admit it's something that I too was worried about, and Ada told me she didn't have long-lasting expectations at first. We began dating in April 2023, but as things progressed, and she saw my intentions are serious and I'm committed, her doubts about me were gone. She says we are made of the same stuff. We are two loyal, committed, and hardworking people, and she wants a future with me. And so do I. We are looking for a new place to share, and I'm looking for the ring to make my proposal. I admit that one of my biggest concerns is that I don't want to take advantage of her goodwill, even unintentionally. Her kindness and patience are near infinite, but I told her I don't want our relationship to be all about my past. It would not be fair for her. She reassured me she doesn't feel taken advantage of, and that I do a lot to make her feel loved and appreciated for who she is. But at the same, she recognizes this is a part of me. She's willing to accept to be with me. To my surprise, everyone approves of us. My parents, Ada's parents, and my late wife's mother. We never got any backlash. On the update, I talked about this with my therapist. She feels that based on what she knows about Ada, and the way she always behaved about this, that bringing her to my wife's grave will probably be a positive thing. So I told Ada that if she feels like it, I'd be glad to take her with me this Saturday. She was happy to hear this. She usually works on Saturday mornings, but said she'd take the morning off for me. However, I had unexpected things come up for tomorrow. I have to cover for a sick coworker, which means I'll be taken all morning and great part of the afternoon. It happens, and when it happens, I either go on Friday or Sunday. I decided to go this afternoon. We are in Europe, it's evening here, and asked Ada if she wanted to come along, and she readily agreed. We didn't talk much during the drive. When we arrived, we made our way to my wife's tombstone, and I just said, well, here she is. I fetched the water for the flowers and start my usual routine. Ada just crouched as if to examine it. Then she just helped me with the caretaking routine, removing the dead leaves and flowers, and cleaning the picture in the light. We then took a walk around the cemetery. Might sound weird, but it's not unusual here as many cemeteries double as parks here. Then sat outside for a smoke before the drive back. We talked a bit, and Ada, who's quite the stoic, got a little emotional. She was happy I had let her in on such what for me is a particularly intimate and sacred place, but also shaken because after all the talking we had done of my late wife, she subconsciously thought of her as someone she'd want to meet and be friends with. But seeing the grave reminded and cemented the fact that this amazing woman is gone. It was a bit of shaking for me too, seeing her tearing up, since she's the most stoic woman I've ever met, but also made me think how this woman is a rare gem. I don't doubt that in different circumstances my late wife and Ada would have been great friends. And I'm a very lucky guy for finding not one, but two amazing women which gave and still give my life meaning every day. Follow or subscribe.